Well, alright, I think it's time to start building that atmospheric ship we were talking about earlier. The main components that we will want to have on it, obviously thrust and stuff like that. It's going to be atmospheric thrusters. Make sure we have our steel plate. Going to need some more steel plate just to get it started. Probably a good 50 will be good enough for setting the framework. We're probably going to want some more of this for setting the framework. So probably 40 of those. 90 of those should be good for setting the framework. Yeah, that'll be good. We're going to want on our atmospheric ship ore detectors, because that's the whole reason we're building it, is so we can find a place to build a mining base. We're probably going to want to have guns on it so we can shoot the Saberoids, which are those spider-looking creatures. I should just call them antlions, because they're pretty much just antlions, and that's a lot easier to remember than Saberoids. So, do we have any antlions left over here? Probably. They're probably still around. Yeah, they're still crawling around down there, digging themselves in the ground and popping up. Well, that's fine. Also, we're going to want to have a cargo container on it. It's probably going to be powered, well, it will be powered by batteries and solar panels. So there's that. Let's think, what else will we need? Not too terribly much. We're going to need a number of atmospheric thrusters. We might put a beacon or antenna on it. Well, we'll probably put an antenna on it, definitely. We'll probably want an actual, like, Gatling turret. I think they have small Gatling turrets now. We'll have to figure that one out. Let's do a new small ship. Let's find a good place to start building it. This probably is as good of a place as any. Alright, there we go. And let's start just laying down the framework like we normally do. I'm probably going to be putting more than one landing gear on it, but we will do that after the main portion of the ship is completed. Alright, that will probably extend this a wee bit. Don't want the ship to be too big because we really don't have a lot of materials to use. Alright, let's get ourselves a cockpit. I think the regular... What is that? It's just a regular cockpit. Will do just fine. Let's get our jetpack on so we can fly up and place that. Alright, there we go. We're going to need some batteries now. How many batteries are we going to want? Probably one? That's actually pretty big. That might do just fine. We're not going to be flying to the other side of the planet. We're just going to be flying to a place that has resources. If we need more than one battery, we can put another battery in. Let's put that there. Let's get ourselves that cargo container. We'll probably want to put lights on the ship as well. That probably would be a wise decision. Actually, let's go with a medium cargo container, because we're going to be hauling supplies. We can't haul too much, actually. Scratch that. We're going to put small cargo containers on, because the more we weigh down our ship, the harder it will be to fly. So, I think that will do just fine for our cargo containers. Now we need some gyroscopes. 3 gyroscopes will do just fine. We'll slap those on. Whoops, not right there. Come on. There we go. This is a very, very, very sensitive grinder, so I didn't want to grind away my whole ship, because I've done that before. There we go. And I'll probably add some stuff to make the ship actually look nice, but I'll do that in the time-lapse sequence. Alright, we want some lights on our ship. Well, actually, first let's get the important things out of the way, like the ore detector. Where should we put the ore detector? How about on the top of the ship? Because if we put it on the bottom of the ship, the chance and probability of me breaking it off is fairly high, and we do not have a lot of components to actually make ore detector components, so putting it there is probably a wise decision. Alright, now we need some Gatling turrets. I believe we can put the actual Gatling turrets themselves on here. Wherever it is hiding. There it is. It's pretty big, though. Huh? Oh boy. Yeah, that is really big. Okay. As much as I really want to put that on there, because I want something to protect us while we are mining. There's a reason we're not putting a drill on it, by the way. The drills in the current iteration of this game break off way too easily, and that would just be a waste of resources. So until Keen get on that and fix that, we're not going to be putting a drill on there. We should put a button panel. Or, not a button panel, but a control panel. Just so... Where's that control panel? It's hiding around here. Just so we can access the ship systems without having to go into the cockpit. That'll be fine right there. Alright. I doubt I'll be able to put an interior turret on, but let's find out, because that would be an... Yeah. Okay, well, we'll try to put one Gatling turret on it. We'll find a place to put it after we put the thrusters on. So let's put the atmospheric thrusters on. So there we go. We'll put one on the other side as well. And we're going to make it like a quadcopter, if you've ever seen those. We're going to put two in the back as well. I think one battery should be fine for our short duration flight. And let's put this there, and put this there and there, and one more. Let's see here. Is that going to work? Yes, it will. Also, I do want to put one more landing gear, because yes, your ships can and will tip over. Let's see here. Can I fit that under there? Yes, I can. There we go. Good, good, good. Now let's get those fancy-dancy thrusters back in place. Alright, so we got our forward lift. Now we need our lateral thrust, one there. We'll keep the lateral thrust in the back. Is that symmetrical? No, that is not symmetrical. We'll move it one over. Alright, and now we need thrust going in that direction. We may need to extend this. We'll place one there. And we'll place two more, and we're going to want something to slow us down as well. So there we go, and there we go. This is not the final design. During the time-lapse, I'm probably going to refine this a whole lot and make it look a lot nicer. And why is there... Oh, did I? Yes, I did. I accidentally put a landing gear where one was not supposed to go. Okay, there we go. Now... Oh boy, this is going to be big. We might just be better off with a missile turret. But I really do want something to protect us. I might move the ore detector somewhere else and then put this on the top to protect us from the antlions. Sabroids, whatever you want to call them. Alright, well, that's going to be what we're going to be building, so cue the time-lapse. Alright, well it is finished. For the time being, we'll probably add to it if we have to, and we probably will, but here it is. We've got, I changed it from the quadcopter design to 6 thrusters because I needed some room to put these massive Gatling turrets. So I added an extra thruster on each side to help with that. Ooh, don't want to fall. And in the back we have a couple of thrusters. We have some room, we can put some more stuff if we need to. Probably an extra battery once we have the components to do so. And we threw a solar panel on top. And as you see, it's just starting to turn daylight again. So it's not charged right now. Ooh, there's planets out there. Planets or moons, I'm not sure. Probably planets by the looks of it. That one looks nice and blue. Too bad we didn't land on that one. That would have been a lot cooler. And as you can see, the sun is starting to come over the horizon as it's starting to light up the trees on the higher elevations. So hopefully we'll start to get some power soon enough. If we look, we do have one battery. A little bit of... we don't really have any power right now because obviously it's dark out. I have all of my thrusters and stuff turned off, so it should charge fairly well. And as you see, I completely neglected to look and see if I actually had a hydrogen tank anymore. No, the hydrogen tank was completely destroyed, so we'll have to rebuild that because right now we don't have any hydrogen, and if we run out of the one other hydrogen tank that we have, we're going to be completely out of it. And that means we won't be able to use our jetpack, and that will really, really suck. So we need large steel tubes, small steel tubes, computers, and construction components. I don't believe we will have enough large steel tubes. We only have... actually, maybe we will. We need 80 of them. We also need some small steel tubes and construction components. Let's grab those. We do have enough steel, quite enough steel, that we can make all of the large steel tubes that we need. That is not an issue at all. Alright, let's take a look. Do we have any other large steel tubes hiding around? Yes, we do. Okay, so we will have more than enough. And there we go. We're going to have a completed hydrogen tank, and that is hooked up via connector to our oxygen tanks, which are down there. Unfortunately, we don't have any ice, so that's an issue. And as you see, I don't have my hydrogen tank anymore because I used it all up while building this. So if I turn on my jetpack, I do have a little bit of jet fuel left, but I'm going to not use it because it would seem to be a waste right now. Alright, and I also have these ejectors here, which they're really just for while I'm mining, out and about mining, I can throw into the cargo containers, which are in there, 3 abreast, just like those gyroscopes. I can throw in the ice and or materials that we mine, the ones that we want to keep, that is, into those cargo containers. And I'm hoping that this is somewhat in the center of mass, so when this weighs down the entire ship, it won't make it nose heavy and it won't make it tail heavy. I am kind of worried that these Gatling cannons are going to make it kind of tail heavy, but the thrusters back there should even that out. And the sun is starting to come up. I can see everything's getting brighter out. It's starting to... it's in that dusk time of day. But in the time being, I'll show you, excuse me, what we have ground away to make our ship up there. We essentially ground away most of what's down there. In fact, I'm sick of using my jetpack to get down there, so... I ground away quite a few gyroscopes, as you can see, and a connector and conveyor down there. So we're running out of silicon, because I'm using the, well, silicon and nickel, to be more precise. Because I'm using these gyroscopes for their motors and their computers, and they really don't have many of either. So I'm going to be grinding through these fairly quickly, unfortunately, and I don't want to grind through my reactor in case I need it. I'll probably have to start grinding through thrusters eventually to get the materials that we need. But we're not there yet. And let's grind away one more block so we can get up here. And let's put the diagonal window, because that works as a staircase of sorts. In a pinch, at least. We don't really even need to technically finish them, so there we go. Alright. We're going to probably have to wait until it's daytime before we can fly our ship. In fact, I might just do a jump cut until that point. Yep, I think it's gonna take too long. I don't want to have to make you guys wait, so jump cut. Well, alright, it seems as though I may have made a misjudgment on how fast it takes to charge something via the solar panel, so I'm going to throw a small reactor in there just to speed up the process so we can get moving along with this, because we really do need hydrogen pronto. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the way we want it. Well, we need interior plate. I guess we're not going to be able to build that, and we'll have to use our jetpack instead. Don't really want to, but if we have a reactor and we have hydrogen, I guess it's no big deal. And we will have that very shortly. In fact, I'm going to go grab 1 nugget of uranium, because that's probably all we'll use. All I need to do is get enough so that it charges, so let's hide the empties. See how much uranium we have. We have 8.1. That's what we can spare. We can spare a little bit. We'll do 1.5. That will be enough for 1 small reactor on a small ship. That will last quite a long time. And we'll only use the reactor when we have to. We'll use it as a hybrid system, kind of like a diesel-electric generator in a train. We're going to only use the reactor to charge the batteries, and we're going to use the batteries for all of the other power, and the solar panels will supplement the power quite well. Alright, now can I... Yes, I can reach it. Good. So let's throw that in there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's get in here. Yes, we know that the power is very low, but I think with the generator, yes, producing the power that we need, let's go turn on our thrust, turn on our guns. Let's make sure we have our gyroscopes turned on. So I'm going to create a new block group called gyro. Save that, turn it on. So gyro on, guns on, thrust on, battery is on, cockpit's working, ejectors, we can, well, we don't really need them on right now, so we can toggle them off. We'll turn them on when we need them. Landing gear, atmospheric thrusters, everything is ready to go. Alright, well it does technically work, so we have a little bit of, okay, we don't have much flight time at all, but let's go find a place that we can have some fun. Okay, we actually do have 25 minutes of flight time. That's not bad. So let's fly over to what appears to be ice over here. Uh-oh. No, we are... Okay, so we don't have much flight time, but it will be enough to get us to this ice patch. So, hooray. Inertial dampeners on, please. I would like to slow down. There we go. This will do just fine. This thing can get going pretty quick. Alright, well, let's set this down. We are fairly close to our home. We might need to put some more reverse thrusters on this, as it seems to be it seems to have a braking problem. Braking problem as in not it wants to like break into pieces, but it doesn't. Uh-oh. We are really low on fuel, so we need to really set this thing down. Make sure there's no trees. We're gonna land on any trees? Nope. Okay, good. Alright, while we are here... Oh, looks like we are gonna land on a tree. There we go. Gonna be able to land this thing. In proximity, lock it. Alright, let's turn the thrusters off and let those batteries recharge. Thrusters off, batteries recharge. There we go. Let us hop on out, get our gun out, make sure there's no anything around here. Alright, well, there we go. We are now hiding in a bush. Let's hide in a bush. Alright, well, we need to gather some ice for back at base. Also, I need to turn on my ore detector. That's something I need to do. So, control panel. Where's my ore detector? Ore detector, toggle block on. Do we see anything? Nothing but ice, I believe. So, let's get to mining, shall we? There we go. Get some nice chunks of this ice. This will definitely help our situation back at base, but we do need actual materials. I think next time we are definitely going to have to go out and we are going to have to find a place to build a mining base now that we have some ice. And we have a working ship with an ore detector. I think I'll have to put more reverse thrust on it. Oh, that's why. I put my reverse thrusters on in the wrong direction. Well, that will do it. No wonder I wasn't stopping, because these thrusters here, I intended to be my reverse thrusters, and they're not. Well, I can fix that here because we do have the grinder with us. We'll pick up as much of this ice as we can carry along with us. And I do not know how much we'll be able to carry along with us because I'm not sure how much this ship will be able to carry. Actually, it seemed to fly fairly well, except for the fact that I forgot to put brakes on it. And there doesn't seem to be anything bothering us over in this ice field, which is nice. Maybe that's a safe place away from those Sabaroid antlion things, so something to keep in mind. Alright, we have 2,000. I think that'll probably fill up the majority of our cargo containers. So let's go take a look at that. Can I get in? Yes, I can. Alright. 6.52k, that's pretty good. So let's turn on our ejectors. Ejector block on, ejector block on. Don't throw anything out. That would be bad. Especially considering I'm trying to collect everything. Alright, can I throw you guys in here? And we'll throw this into the cargo container. Oh yeah, we have plenty of room. We can collect a wee bit more, I think. And collect a little bit more ice. And we're going to need a lot of ice for our rocket to get off of here because we need to turn that into hydrogen. Okay, so just a little bit more. It's almost full. There we go. And that will do it then. And I think we'll have to make it back home. So that's full, and this one is full enough. Alright, well, we need to head back then. See how our fuel situation is doing. Control panel, let's turn on our battery. Let's see how much time we have. It doesn't really say because we're not using any fuel right now. Alright, let's see, can we get off? First we need to unlock. We do have a little bit of flight time, but I think we'll be getting back next episode. Thank you folks for watching. I will see you folks next time.